Hi, YouTube. All right, now we're going to start again. Second recording. I mean, this is the first recording, YouTube. I definitely didn't just mess it up. So the first deck we're going to be playing today is a Venusaur Flapple build. So Venusaur is from the new cards. It's from the 151, and it's got this ability called Tranquil Flower. And this says, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon. Now, a bit of a downside here is that it has a 4 retreat cost. So if this is going to be on the front, it needs to be attacking, right? Or we need to have some switches or something, some other way to make that happen. So that might be a problem, but we're not playing around that right now. What we're doing instead is we're trying to utilize Flapple. Now, Flapple VMAX is a card that I have never been super impressed with, but maybe this is the one that's going to do it. Who knows? So, Flapple VMAX has a 3 energy attack that says this attack does 10 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So if this is a very healthy Flapple, it's going to do 250 damage. And the Venusaur should hopefully help us make it healthy. Not sure if it's going to work. I need to play with this. We need to try it, see how the cadence goes, see if it feels like they go well together, or if they're just like kind of butting heads. We're also playing with another one of the new cards. This is a Spearow, and this is a Fearow. So Spearow has an ability that says if you go second, this Pokemon can evolve during your first turn, and Fearow has a move that says search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them in your hand. So that's a really good move, and it can happen on the first turn if you can make it happen. Also, and this is a big key thing to note, Fearow has no retreat cost, so extra good there too. So a lot going on there. We're gonna basically play with these cards and see if we can make them work, see how they feel, and see what's good. And one more screenshot for the thumbnail. All right, let's get started. Oh, and the coin. Thank you, Tatas, and thank you, Sheep. Sheep, what coin would you like? I will scroll slow. You tell me. You want one? A lot of coins. Small of, you got it. Small of coin it is. Alright, let's get started. Small of Diglett and a Wooloo. All we need. And cheers, y'all. Alright, let's get into it. Got it, Tatas. Start that giveaway. I was really trying to figure out today how to make it to where subs can add quotes and not just mods, so I will continue to mess with that and see if we can make it. No, we want to go second, Wiggles. We want to go second with this deck, because we want to have this Spearow out front and then go second. That's the big brain. Or we could not have that, and we could just start with the Bulbasaur. That's fine, too. Uh-oh. Beef. Oh, no. It's an Arceus. Ah. I am in danger. That's it. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Arceus ain't too scary by itself. It's so cute, isn't it? Oh. It's like chilling. Artazon. Alright. Okay, it is a Charizard deck. Probably the Pidgeot Charizard Arceus deck that we have come to see a lot these days. There might be something that we're not expecting, but probably play towards that. That's actually a pretty good pull here. Unfortunately, we don't have a switch, right? But we can still just evolve this right off the bat. I did that backwards. I should have used that Nest Ball to grab a Flapple, and used this to grab the Spearow. So I just messed up, and it may cost us a little bit here. Also, Bulbasaur versus Charmander typically doesn't work out in favor of the Bulbasaur. Enjoy your lurk, Sheep. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Might as well. Get some value out of this while we can. Another Bulbasaur just in case something bad happens to the one we got out front. Okay. And here we go. Now, we are super effective, at least our Venusaur and our Flapple, just the Venusaur, is super Flapple Grass or Dragon? Obviously, actual Flapples both. Ooh. Oh, sorry, Kano. Rip. It's probably the Arceus V-Star. Okay, but not using the Jacques. Tells me that this is probably the professor's research or something. Okay. Was quite the turn one from our opponent. Quite the turn one. Glad we got this other Bulbasaur. Hopefully we can... I guess that was their turn too. Hopefully we can get... research is not ideal here. Not what we're looking for. Grab another Spearow. Put that there. Do we boss's orders or do we professor's read? It doesn't really matter. We're pretty much out of this game at this point. But let's see here. If I wanted to not be out of this game, they've already used their Arceus, so it's less likely they're going to be able to get... I guess they probably got a rare candy in the Pidgeot, though. So it probably doesn't matter. But let's see here. Okay, so we want a Venusaur. We already have a rare candy in our hand. We've also got a Professor's Research for next turn. So let's get a Venusaur, a Flapple, and... This energy... Well, the Professor's Research is going to take care of most things. That... I don't know, chat. Feels like, you know, we'll take an escape rope. Might be useful later. Might be useful. Wow, nobody caught that. Oh, we suck at this. Okay, as I anticipated, they had already gotten the Pidgeot. Which is sad, but what can you do? Interesting. Interesting. Surprised they didn't just get a Professor's Research with their Pidgeot. Hey, look, a distraction! I mean, that's, you know, not the worst thing in the world. Okay, let's evolve that. Get this out here. Gonna put the Fearow. It doesn't. The escape rope doesn't matter because they can just put the Pidgeot out front. So let's just do this. Okay. Nest Ball for another Bulbasaur, I guess? Question mark? Okay, we'll retreat this one for free. Flapple out front. Sour spit. Okay, so now the good news is this Charizard can't attack right now. They have to switch it out and switch it back. Now they can possibly do that because they could just grab a switch with Pidgeot and then do the free retreat thing and then have it back out front again. But I don't know where I was going with that. We're so dead. Oh, we're so dead. Okay. Okay, I don't know if our opponent realized that it's not going to be able to attack. Okay. Sense. Makes sense. But the attack's not working. My god. That's what this pause is right now. Why can't I attack? What's up, Zenith? How's it going, my friend? Well, Flapple V is better than I was giving it credit for. Okay. Okay, so they retreated. They have another rare candy. They can't rare candy and do that this turn. It just can't. Can they? Did that come out this turn or last turn? That might have been last turn. They might be able to. That being said, they're running out of, never mind. They're running out of cards and energies. No, they're not. Okay. All right, sweet. I mean, that worked. Flapple did its thing. It worked. It did the thing. That's exciting. Okay, and we might as well do this here. See what we got. Professor's research is solid. Now the question we have to ask ourselves: would we rather do 20 damage to a Charmander or protect ourselves? That's not much of a question. I realized how stupid that was after I started asking the question. I don't really care about the Artisan at this point. I don't really want them to have that choice belt. Behold my epic Flapple. Flapple is such a... Flapple time! Flapple's such a silly name for a Pokemon. Way too close to the word Fapple for my liking. It's the new Snapple flavor. If you ever see a Snapple flavor that says Fapple, don't drink it. You like Flapple? That's fair. Oh no. I mean, we have an Arven, so we can get a switch, so this isn't a big deal. You're welcome for that, Wonder. Oh? Are you okay now? Okay. Sure. I wasn't doing no harm, but alright. We get to keep our Arven this way, that's pretty nice. And they got rid of the stadium, so we didn't have to. Thanks, opponent. I appreciate you. Guess what you're close to? A gas station? Probably a pizza place, based off of how many of those are. Nice! Excellent news, Wander. Excellent. Y'all check out Wander. Doing commissions does excellent work. Highly recommend. And... probably... ooh, the EXP share is actually pretty solid right here. Let's do that and let's grab a Pokégear. Don't need a switch right now. G-Max rolling. That's what you're close to points-wise. Probably another round with the accent, if I had to place a wager. I'm considering adding a second one. Because there's the accent, which I do, and then there's my demon accent from the D&D game, which I really like doing. I don't know, would y'all be interested in having more options for that, or do you just like the one? Because just the one's fine with me, too. But I do have others. I guess I should probably give you an example of that. Damn, Wander! A lot of points. Or come over. Kidding. Keep your points. Okay, so what are they getting here? Probably another Charizard, because they have the Charmander on the board. They have a Pidgeot to get a rare candy. Actually, a parody on cards, which is kind of neat. You need to hear it? That's okay. The Texas one's easy because I talk like that all the time to myself. The demon one is more difficult. You must find something to say in order to make a deal. That they do, Vass. That they do. Well, depending on what kind of art they do. 600. I appreciate you being honest with me, Kano. Oh, they're setting up. That's a silly plan, but okay. I guess it'll kill a Flapple VMAX. Yeah, all right. Oh, and that's the last 3 prize cards. It was not a silly plan. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. So you gotta be willing to draw some weird... Oh, I get to put that there. That's nice. Some weird stuff to be that kind of furry artist. There's still some where I'll, like, read a word, be like, I don't know what that is, and I'll Google it. It's like, I regret Googling that. And then your ads change, and Google looks at you like... Alright, let's pull the giveaway. And the winner is Sheep. Congratulations, Sheep. Coming in hot. Find you. Bam. And we did both of our quests. All right, y'all. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up there. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with the stream. It was quick and effective. I'm just kidding. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We got more to do today. And I'm really excited for... this deck is more of a... y'all ever played with Legos that you don't know how they go together? You just, like, make something and just, like, look at it for a while? That's what this deck feels like. We don't know how good these pieces are going to go together. Kind of like we did with the Wigglytuff deck the other day. You're like, what? I wouldn't do that to you. But, this deck, we're testing how 3 things feel, how they feel together and makes the deck, you know, whatever. I just want to see how the cards play. It's the Venusaur, the Flapple VMAX, and the Fearow. That's what we're here to test. So far, the Fearow is less impressive than I was hoping, because you have to start with that for it to really matter. I guess it mattered second turn. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should shut up. Maybe I should shut up. Come on, Smoliv, don't let me down. Smoliv, you... I wouldn't do that to you. I need to see that Entei deck. Ooh, I saw it. You posted that last night, right? I didn't get a chance to test it out yet. Okay. Are we going first or second? I guess it doesn't really matter right now, but I'm curious. Alright, some Lost Zone stuff. It was a while ago? Okay, okay. Check that out. So cute! Their artisan? Man, this card's stock went up, and I'm like, I must have missed the end of day trading thing, because that's just everywhere now. It's weird, because it's not that, like, it's useful for both people, but it's not, like, good, right? If I tried a legendary beast deck, I made a deck, I called it Power Pups, that was Arceus and the 3 dogs. Because you could cover whatever type you wanted there, and it was fun, it was neat, it looked great, it was pretty bad. Ooh, shiny water energy. Nice. All this while Bulbasaur's just snoozing. Just vibing, you know? This is a whole mood. Oh, no. Oh, wait, they went first. They can't do the thing. And that's why you don't play your other basics out. Could also do Ho-Oh with them. That's a good shout, Wander. I didn't think about that, especially because there isn't Ho-Oh no. Ho-Oh's in charge of the birds, right? Lugia's in charge of the dogs. Nice! Lucario EX. I'm curious what you got there. Showed up. Ariados. That's the Spinorax evolution, right? Big old spider? Yeah, I don't know. Well... Okay. That's actually a pretty solid draw because of this Arven. Arven gets us an Ultra Ball and an EXP share. Okay, we put one of these here. We Ultra Ball 2 energies away for a Fearow. Okay. Decently powerful. Up to EXP share there in case they can knock out our Fearow, because they can. Cramorant can knock the Fearow out one shot. Use this here to grab another Spearow. The Bulbasaur is actually probably smarter here. Okay, then we beat Catch. Alright, so we have the rare candy in hand. So we want a Venusaur, we want a Flapple, we want a Professor's Research. That was pretty cool. Was it as impressive as the opponents? No. But that didn't suck. I don't hate this Fearow card, y'all. I don't hate this Fearow card at all. And it's colorless, which means this is probably not the build it's going to end up in, but this card has potential. Heck yo! Kano, put it in the deck channel on the Discord. I'll check it out. That's your Ariados is your favorite Spider-Man. Interesting, interesting. It's not, what's the one? Araquanid? Oh, that one makes me laugh. It's like, why does that spider look weird? You hate that one so much. Mood. Okay, so they had what they needed too. They did play a Chorus, so they can't force us to lose our Bulbasaur that we care about. Now, one thing that this is worth mentioning, because, yet again, Venusaur does 150 damage. That still cannot one-shot this thing, even though it's super effective. Even the Choice Belt won't do it. Okay. Really regretting not having a switch right now. Because this sour spit move would actually stuff it down Cramorant's stupid throat. I'm not bitter. See, both of these being 3 energy attacks is actually kind of bad. Actually kind of bad. Galvantula isn't bad. That's the electric one, right? Yeah, I like that one too. So what does Galvantula evolve from? Or is Galvantula the little bitty one? Okay. Sure. Strange, but alright. That Spearow wasn't doing much for us, friend. It evolves from... I can't remember. Okay, so let's see here. We should Arven because we're gonna we can't do them both next turn anyways. That. Like I said, I did kind of want to switch before. The escape ropes aren't that great because they have infinite comfies to throw at the problem, so we don't have any switches left. Okay, escape rope it is. Is there a bunch of switches in here? Just one. Okay, my prize cards have several switches in them. And let's smack it around a little bit, you know what I mean? Little tick, right? That's the reason I could remember that one too, Wander. It's like one of the smallest Pokemon they've ever made. The Ivysaur is actually a pretty good pull because we already have 2 Bulbasaurs out. Joltik, yeah, that's the one. Very cute little thing. That thing looks so fuzzy. One of the little fuzzy spiders that you'll find around. Another Cramorant? Yeah, it's the same Cramorant, I should say. Now, the Greninja is actually a little more scary than we would like to think right now because it can currently knock out both Bulbasaurs. How many... They don't have enough prize cards. They now have enough... Or not prize cards. They now have enough in the Lost Zone that if they want, they could get Mirage Gates going, get the Greninja powered up, and take out both of our Bulbasaurs. We would be incredibly sad if that happened. We don't want to be sad. We want to be happy. Oh, no! They see the line, chat. Maybe? Excellent, Kato, excellent. Comes the Greninja. Another comfy. Okay. One of the biggest problems I've run into with brewing lately, y'all, and back me up on this or tell me I'm crazy. You know, call me out. It seems like the good decks to beat are all attacked on very different axes, and it's problematic. What I mean by that is, like, this deck, you beat them by having Judges, Ionos, things like that to, like, shuffle their hand back up. I probably should have used the Flapple. I should have seen this coming. Yeah, that was stupid on my part, but it's fine. Whereas, like, the Charizard deck, you beat them by having Path to the Peak out and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. That was a really, really good draw. That there. Let's evolve that. Greninja's not scary anymore. So let's pull out this Charizard. We can do 300 damage to it. That is a lot of damage. It's just happens to not be enough to kill them. But they're also going to be poisoned, so they really have to switch it out. If they try to attack, they're gonna have a bad time. And what's interesting about this move is Confusion and Poison are the two, besides Paralysis, of course, that don't go away off a coin flip. Those are gonna stay there until they switch it out. Opponent does have a decked out deck. Like, those are some pretty energy cards. Credit where credit's due, right? That's expensive. Expensive. And it's just they're playing with, like, you ever, like, sit down to a card table, right? You both shuffle, like, you shuffle your deck and you look in their deck, it's just a stack of $100 bills. That's what this feels like. That was a bit of a whiff, opponent. Uh-oh. Okay. I learned my lesson last time. How innocent of you. How very innocent. Not a bad draw. Not a bad draw. Don't have any more switching effects, which is very problematic right now. So I guess we grab a Pokégear for next turn? Charizard became weak to what it was strong to. What a loser. Yeah, right? It covers its own weakness that way, which is wild. Like, in Magic the Gathering, you can tell that somebody who works at WotC really likes blue. Okay, they're going to be doing some free retreating here. So that Charizard can actually, I think, kill this, if they put the Charizard out. I think it does enough to knock Flapple out at this point. Yeah, I think they beat us. Unfortunate. Oh, Exactsies too. Brutal. Oh well, we tried. We got pretty close there. At least we stalled him out well. By virtue of, thickness, you know what I mean? We got some thickness going. GG's indeed. Alright. How's everybody's Thursday going, by the way? Approaching the end of the week, if y'all have a traditional week. If you don't have a traditional week, I hope your non-traditional Thursday is going great. I myself am ready for the weekend. We got some brewing to do this weekend. Got to get ready for the Sunday stream, you know what I mean? I don't know what day of the week it is anymore. Fair. Very fair. Okay. I mean, this is a Fearow. And one of the things I really, really like about the Fearow here, the Fearow's move, is that it kind of comes out sort of a wash on cards. Because if you have any parts of it, you know, like we Ultra Ball, so we lose the Ultra Ball and whatever 2 cards we ditch to get the Fearow, and then the Fearow's gonna get us through whatever 3 cards we want. So we kind of get to trade around a little bit here. Water was weak to Metal Fire Pokemon, you put water... Ah, but counterpoint, Kano. The water and the metal don't actually interact at all. You know what I mean? Right? Like, they just kind of sit there. The fire is what makes the water boil. Me. Okay. Alright. Now, we don't... I don't think we're going to be hitting the bench a lot at all, so we don't really care about the Manaphy. So that's exciting. Me into Palmot. Kind of depends which Palmot they're running, right? If they're running the new Palmot, that's worth noting. Okay. If they empty their hand out, they are at a disadvantage. He can get a bunch of stuff. They ditched a Colress, so I'm assuming one of these is either a Colress or a Professor's Research. They wouldn't ditch all their card draw, right? Pan does help spread the heat, you're not wrong. But the water doesn't affect, like, the water can sit in the pan indefinitely. Play the Bulbasaur out. We're gonna Professor's Research. Is it this turn? We might do it this turn, actually. I don't hate that, because then we can use the Fearow knowing full well what we're gonna be getting. Yeah, let's do that. That, and that. Grab a Fearow. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. This is a Flapple that we need. Another Spearow. Another Bulbasaur. Maybe filling up the bench is a little problematic with the Raikou, but whatever. Okay, so let's do this and see if we hit anything. We hit an Arven. We hit 2 Arvens, but we only need 1 of them. So what is Fearow gonna get us? Fearow's gonna get us a Rare Candy, Energy, and a Venusaur, I guess? We have the Arven for one of the... for the Rare Candy. Let's get the Venusaur. Yeah, the Arven will get us one of these 2, so we don't need that. We do need to get more energy, though. probably a boss's orders just to sit on something safe there. Yeah, I like that. Wow, Kano, that's messed up. Water would rust the pan. That's a good shout. Shout, Water. So technically water wins. Water beats everything IRL though, y'all. Water is incredibly destructive. Oh, and they had the Professor's Research as their last card. Called it. Ooh, I want a Togepi. I want a Togepi. So I think, Kano, I think a Vaporeon can turn itself into Vapor, right? Isn't that one of its lore pieces? I think said something about that. Okay, we could also just draw the rare candy organically. That'd be sweet. Don't hate that. Because they have the Raikou out front, I don't think the boss's orders is going to do anything for us. We could... Actually, it is. It is because they want this Pawmot. Okay, so... Spearow can also just knock that out, which is great and exciting. That... Goodbye, Pawmy. Oh, it can turn itself into mist. That's fair. That's fair. Which is a form of vapor. If I had more than the hairs I have on my head, I could get y'all to split them, and then I could look like a nice full head of hair. Just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. Yeah, got a Togepi. They have another Palmy, but they actually don't have the, they can't evolve at this turn. So that's something. Iono's fine, because we have Fearow, so we can get more whatever we need. Drawing the Professor's Research, drawing 2 energies, these are wonderful things. And maybe having another boss's orders and just getting to keep the Palmies in the bin where they belong. I'm just kidding, Palmy's adorable. Vapor is a gas. That's true. That's true. Okay, boss's orders. Dang it. Even if they put a Bravery Charm on this, that would only be 250, which this Flapple can still knock out. So we're not too worried about the Raikou here. The Raikou's gonna take out the Fearow. That's gonna happen, y'all. We can't do anything about that. So let's be as smart as we can here. We don't want to ditch our hand to this Professor's Research because I need that other energy. Do I have another Spearow? I already have another Spearow. Let's get a Flapple. Just a regular Flapple, so that we can maybe do Sour Spit if we need to. I'm gonna beat catch here. Or a Fearow, a Rare Candy, and a Venusaur. So we can just keep our hand as pumped up as we need it to be. Venusaur, Fearow, Rare Candy. Okay. Boom. Oh, I'm sorry, Kano. Okay, there's the Pawmot. That's slightly terrifying. Luckily, they don't have any Flaffies yet, so it could be worse. This thing has a lot of HP, though. But only does 220 damage, which doesn't take out any of either of our big things. So, could be worse. Ah, Kano! Okay. What do they go for? They went for the other... Okay, so they are going to take some prize cards and get ahead here. This lets us keep our Fearow, though, which isn't the worst thing in the world. And we're going to take some prize cards of our own here. Sucks to lose that Flapple, but at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Evolve this. Let's evolve the other one. There. We're not going to play another Spearow out. We don't really need to. Say goodbye to your Raikou. Now, this does put 2 more energies in their bin, so the Flaffies are scarier, scarier and scarier. I think, you know, as we look through this and we're looking for ways to improve and to make things better and improve our deck in the future, I think Fearow is a much better toolbox card than I was giving it credit for. Just like, obviously it's a good toolbox card, Wiggles. It searches your deck for anything. Duh. Okay, Iono, thank you, actually. I didn't want 6 energies. I'm gonna be honest about it. Okay. They got a Flaffy. Okay. And a Forest Sealstone. Uh-oh. That's a second Flaffy, I assume. We have our work cut out now. I never got an EXP share. Just kind of kept going past it, basically. Never a priority, and now I kind of wish we had one. I bet this is another Flaffy. Like an escape rope or something, it's whatever. Okay, it's nothing. Fear with a Cherrim might be good. That's a good shout, Wonder. Cherrim would make things a lot easier. Cherrim won't work on Venusaur, though, or Flapple, right? Because it says they have to not have a rule box. We could also just draw the XP share. That's pretty solid. Okay. Doesn't really help us, but, you know, it's pretty, so we'll take it. Okay, so they can do 220 damage, so they can knock out one of our Fearows, but that would cost them a lot of energy, and they don't have a backup plan. Keep attracted, that's fair. There's the second Flappy, okay. I'm waiting for an important email. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay, they put it on that one. That makes sense. It now does a lot less damage. It now does 30 damage. And we don't have any switches or anything. We just got really unlucky with what we ended up with in our hand. Probably too many Bulbasaurs in the deck. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to retreat. Spearow out front. It really sucks that we don't have an energy to play this turn. It really sucks. Definitely want one of those. Probably just want to get 2 of those, I assume. Let's just do that. Now, if they put an energy on the Pawmot here, they can kill this Fearow. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Wonder. I think Gardenia's might actually be good in this deck. Fearow's ability to make sure that you... Because Fearow could get you a Gardenia and 2 energies, right? Which is exactly what Gardenia needs. So that would not suck. Gardenia's fine when she actually gets to use the full card, but when you only get to use half the card, draw a couple cards, and put 1 energy down, that's not as good. I believe we have lost, because they're going to retreat this, get the Pawmot, and the Pawmot can finish this off. Oh. Okay. Well, now we have lost. Heal 60, which is... that, what? Yeah. No, wait, we've got a shot here. We got a shot here. It's silly and ridiculous, but we have a shot here. Okay, so, use this. Heal that. No, because it's 220, right? It's exactly still enough. So, what I was going to do, I'll still do it anyways, because we can. exactly enough damage. That's a shame. So that's what I was going to do. We can use both Venusaurs to heal a total of 120, but that's as far as we go. Another escape rope? There is not. Switch at least. They see the line, they know about the line, but we're going to do this anyways. Take some actions here. Might as well. Ta-da! What's up, Icy? Right? That's what I'm thinking, Wander. I think, let's go make that change, actually, because that sounds tasty. Adding Gardenias to this particular deck seems nasty. And that might be the little push this needs. Okay, that doesn't work like that, but alright. This game is over, opponent. You could just do it. You could just end it right here. Put us out of our misery. Take out the Flapple. So close. Exactly, again, exactsies on the damage. Rip Flapple. Rip. And again, it's worth 3 prize cards. It's a shame. At least this one does a lot of damage. So it kind of makes up for it. Okay, so let's add some Gardenias. Right? That could be that last little bit of energy there. It's very specific 3 cards, but dang, is that a good 3 cards? And that's some card draw for the next turn. Alright, let's go make that change. What are we cutting for that? Arven has been less than impressive. Go down an Arven. Choice Belt's not very good anymore. As I've said this before, but V's aren't the problem anymore. It's the EXs now, so I don't really like Choice Belt as much. Let's just do that, not 2 Gardenias. I have some pretty ones. I do have some pretty ones. Well, 1 and 1. All right. Back in we go. You got it, Icy. Sorry, we'll get it next time. I hit the cancel button. You saw me. We'll get you a box next time if I don't forget. 13th deck from the top left and down. So, like reading a book, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of. Hey, they have the new coin. This coin just came out with the monthly if. It's a very strange angle on the Mew. It's a cute coin, but it makes Mew look like it has a glorious schnoz. Like reading a book. You got it, my friend. Okay. They're not very rare if we get 2 of them. Okay. Are we going first or second? It doesn't actually matter. Can I go second? Yay! Okay, we get to set it up. Neat. We get to set it up first turn too. Awesome. Awesome. So we're going to want to use Arven this turn to get the rare candy, because we're not going to be able to use the Fearow to get the rare candy. Fearow's going to get us a Gardenia and 2 grass energies. Instead of revisiting the Division 2. I haven't played the Division 2. Is it any good? Is that not a shooter? I thought you indicated that shooters weren't what y'all were looking for anymore. Okay, so this looks like a Dragonite Lost Box build. But you can't attack me. No. It's not a competitive. Oh, story co-op issue. That's cool. That's cool. It's always good for friends. Okay, so this might actually be problematic. Gardenia requires us to have it on the bench. And if they knock us... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, we need to draw a basic Pokemon. Let's grab a Rare Candy and an EXP share. I'm gonna beat catch. Grab Gardenia and 2 energies. There's 1 Gardenias in our prize cards. Okay. I felt kind of neat. Let's see if it works, though, right? Gotta work. Dark Zones can't get competitive, but they work very differently. That's cool. That's cool. It's been so long since I recognize that name, but I probably recognize the game, but I don't recall it off the top of my head. Okay. Only at 5. I feel like opponent kind of stopped a little too soon with their churning thing, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Ubisoft. Oh, that's what I recognized. Was that the one they tried to do the NFTs on? Like, equipment was NFTs? Nice, got a Cursola. It was rude. What did Fearow do to you? Okay. Now, unfortunately, we do not have a retreat, way to retreat as well. Like, we have everything else, but not a way to retreat. That felt really good, though, y'all. That was pretty cool. All right, all right. I like what we built here. Don't say something they do, right? Like, someone could accuse Ubisoft of, like, anything, and it must be like, God, those bastards. Get whatever they want. I like how thick this Venusaur is, though. That even like a boss's orders, they could kill the Flapple, but they can't kill the Venusaur. Hopefully they don't kill the Flapple, but they could. Okay, so let's get some... This does get them enough to use Mirage Gates. I'm assuming we're going to see some of those come out. You know, it's very possible that one of the other things that we want to do to change this up... I'll be honest, y'all. I don't really like Iono that much anymore. I just never feels as good, but Judge is still a great card. And it's very possible we want to be playing with some Judges here. Sorry about that, it sounds like something... how do you delete System 32, Kano? You're going to want to take it into Best Buy and go talk to Geek Squad about that. They're going to help you out with that. I actually do find the Bethesda bugs endearing, I'll be honest. It's weird, right? Like, they make me laugh. Okay. Alright. How many are they at? 7, huh? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna say no to what you've been building here. Take that out and slap it around a little bit. Only 1 prize card, but I feel like that's gonna do more damage than just trying to fight a Raikou. Because we couldn't knock out the Raikou, right? Free V-Bucks. Hallelujah! Now, one thing that's interesting and very important to note about this Venusaur, this does not say it has to be a benched Pokemon. This thing can heal itself. Okay, so that's all their energy shuffled back in, so their Mirage Gates are back online. However, we did take away their Gardenia, so I'm not sure what a Mirage Gate would really do to help them here. We're not gonna do it again. It would be funny, but we're not gonna do it again. Let's do this. Should I play out this other Bulbasaur? Honestly, probably not. Let's just smack this Raikou a little bit. Still at 7, so even a Chorus doesn't quite get Sableye online. I mean, that's something, right? That's pretty exciting. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking Gardenia, Fearow, and Meowscarada might actually be pretty solid. Oh, they're Lost Kyogre? Okay, I appreciate the shout there, Kano. That's not gonna get to hide. No. Right? Like, Meowscarada is so close to being good. Don't let him get too low on the deck count. I mean, there's not much we can do about it. We can try. I'll do my best. No, I'm getting rid of my vacuum. Only I can use it. Right. So they shouldn't have done that because I don't have. I have one basic that cares about that. They should have gotten rid of this Forest Sealstone, in my opinion. This Venusaur's a bit of a wall too, which I don't hate. Right? Like, they can't do anything. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, I mean, we should try and beat them. But decking's not out of the options here. They already played one recycler. They probably have more than one. Escape rope, okay. Okay, they're gonna use Raikou to take out the Flapple. That makes sense. Gonna have to get through a very thick Venusaur, though. Some lists run collapsed. Oh, to like clear it up and then vacuum it away. Ha! Flapple yet lives! Now it makes sense that they got rid of that thing. Okay, so we don't need to use the boss's orders because this is right out front. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this here. Hope for a switch. Switching effect of any sort. We did not get that. That's okay though. We also didn't get the Flapple VMAX, which is a shame. Go ahead and retreat this. So if we heal 60, this goes down to 90. Sableye can still kill it. And that's obvious. That's their second plan. So I think what we do here, I think we don't actually play anything else out. Like at all. I think we are on the Venusaur plan now. We're going to heal Venusaur and focus on Venusaur. Started energy count. Currently 0. Now 2. Okay, so Flapple's dead. You know, this Venusaur would be really good with Orbeetle. Maybe not really good. Needing to be in the active spot is a little sad. Okay, that's another thing that's not Kyogre. Okay, get those 2 energy back in there. I guess also probably the Greninja. Yeah, they put the Greninja back in too. As soon as Meowscarada becomes good, I'll mask you all day. What's up, Beans? Okay. Broken? Well, that's terrifying. And not gonna play anything else out. We might check for a boss's orders. We didn't have one. Let's get an Arven in case we need a specific thing like a switch or an escape rope. And let's just take out the Sableye. They have to get through a very chunky boy. And their stuff is all real squishy. Not to say that they can't, it's just they're gonna have to try. Especially because this gets to heal itself every turn. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't try to deck them. That's... Decking is so difficult to do unless it's like an accident. Or, decking is very difficult to do as an accident, is what I meant to say. Like, if you're trying to deck somebody on purpose, or if the game just goes long and they just run out of their stuff, sure. But trying to just like, oh, you forgot, that doesn't usually work. Sable does outscale the healing, but Sable has to do it more than once, and it can't soak more than one hit. So we should hopefully be okay. Okay. They did that so this can retreat next turn when they pull it out. When they whip it out. So let's just see if we can do it. Okay. Okay. Can they beat us in this one turn? It's gonna come down to this. One opportunity. He's everything you ever dreamed of. So now I would expect to see the Kyogre. Although they've been putting a lot of non-energies back in their deck as well, so... Be less scary? Greninja won't do it. I really love... Okay. Will this do it? 250. 250 is exactly 340 damage. Again. Exactsies again. Ugh. It's just so brutal, chat. Every time. Every time. Yeah, that was... Yup. Yeah. We played Kyogre decks before, Kano, just not like in a Lost Zone build. That was brutal. So close, right? We were so close. That was a lot better because of the Gardenias, though. So let's do the giveaway for the last game with this deck, and then we're gonna play one more. Alright, back in we go. Certificate. There we go. A little forest music here for our Venusaur. Appreciate you, Icy. I will be back on Sunday for streams, but have fun at work. Bye, friend. Thanks for being here. Okay. Starting with 2 Gardenias in hand is not ideal. Starting with Spearow is pretty great, though. Oh, that's terrifying for our deck. I'm so scared right now. Oh. How long till the new Charizard rotates? Just kidding. Maybe. Oh, sorry, opponent. Oh, we went first, so it doesn't matter anyways. Dang it, Bobby. So much support in our hand, chat. So much support. Could be really. This might be a quick game. This might be a quick one. Decisions are being made. Choices are being pondered. Okay. Oh, see, if we were playing with judges right now instead of Professor's Research, oh my god, it would be so funny. So fun. But alas and alack, we are not. If we don't draw a grass Pokemon, I think we just lose and try one more game. Bulbasaur. Well, I mean, technically. Alright, so what are we grabbing here? Probably a Bulbasaur. You know what else? Fearow probably wants to play with some stadiums. This is one of the very few things in this game that can let you search a stadium. And the fact that we're not utilizing that is pretty bad. That you Bulbasaur. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what stadium. That's kind of dependent on the deck, and let's be honest, it's probably more than one, like different ones, because again, toolbox cards. We have lost the game of Pokemon TCG. Shame. Maybe not. Maybe not. If this doesn't evolve into an Arcanine this turn, we have a shot. Well then. I mean, do they use Bright Flame? That's the question, right? Okay, they don't. We get to keep our Fearow. Now, all we need is we actually need to not use the Professor's Research this turn. What we need is we need to use this here, and we need Arven to get us an escape rope. Because we can take out that Charizard in one shot. And it's gonna be glorious. The Spearow is a distraction for when this dies. Nope. Ah! Goodbye, Charizard. Okay, that felt good. That felt pretty good. Arcanine's gonna be a tough nut to crack, though. Not a bad draw. Not a bad couple of draws. But we have to say goodbye to our Flapple because, yeah, they're just gonna Bright Flame this. If they don't, then they're giving us the win. Yeah. So we're gonna put Fearow out front again because we get giving them 3 cards is rough. One, we want them to knock this out because of the EXP share, and 2, we can use it again. We can use Beat Catch again. So let's go ahead and research here. Cards. Fearow's a good draw. Okay, let's Nest Ball for another Flapple. For another distraction, I should say. Here. Now we're gonna get a Venusaur Switch and a Flapple VMAX? Probably. I like that. I like that. Okay, Venusaur, Switch, Flapple VMAX. Let's do that. Or we could do Gardenia because we already have 2 in our hand. Let's do that, actually. Let's do Venusaur. Oh, I can't. I discarded the Gardenia. Okay, Venusaur, Switch, Flapple VMAX. We're back to the first plan. Never mind, there are no more Flapple VMAXs in there. Venusaur, there aren't any. There's a Switch. Okay, we're not completely out of this yet, and we'll take a Professor's Research. Just why not at this point? Right? Right? Alright. Ideal situation here. They use Bright Flame again. Ideally. Is it gonna happen? Probably not. Opponent's making a very difficult decision right now. Okay. Don't want to wager everything on a coin flip, because I kind of do. Yeah, let's do it. Everything on this coin flip. Let's Ultra Ball here. The Nest Ball. Probably the Switch. Yeah, let's just ditch the Switch. Why did I do this? I know there's not a Flapple V. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. Whoops. That's alright. It's alright. I messed up. Stuff happens. Everything on the coin flip. Everything on the coin flip. We need them to be confused and hit themselves. If they want to retreat, that's 3 energy. That's all 3 of the energy, and then they have to put a Charmander with nothing out front. Now, obviously, if they evolve this into a Charizard, we're facing a whole different problem. But for now... Come on, smack yourself in the face. Come on, smack yourself in the face. Come on, smack yourself in the face. Yeah! Woo! Alright. Everything on the coin flip. I love coin flips. Oh, I didn't even do this last time, and I should have. We weren't punished, so it's great. But, whoop, Fearow's great. Fearow's fine. Dangerous Toxu. That's a really good draw. Does it matter? Gotta be the rare candy, too, which is, I mean, they could hurt pretty bad here. Another Growlithe is scary. Okay, they must have another Arcanine in hand. We're out of boss's orders, aren't we? No, there's still one in the deck. Okay. Opponent's gonna be Stoken. We're more scared of an Arcanine than we are of a Charizard, because the Charizard is weak to us. The Arcanine is strong to us. So this was kind of a mistake by the opponent. They're trying to play this to get the Charizard out as their final, but a second Arcanine would crush us. Luckily, they don't have it. Can't have it this turn. I think they just realized they messed up. we messed up to this game too. So, you know, sometimes you play cards and sometimes you play soccer and you just keep kicking the game back and forth. They're out of... Oh, no. Oh, no, opponent. Hate to see it. Dangerous. Okay. Our backup plan is ready to go. Provided they don't Iono us here. Okay. It's not gonna work, my friend. I appreciate you, but that's not gonna work. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 9 cards in hand. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Well, we beat a fire deck with a grass deck. That always feels good, chat. I don't care who you are. That always feels good. Look, the last switch. All right. All right. So let's do the thoughts here. So Gardenia was a definite improvement to this deck. Full stop. That was a great call. Thank you, Wander, for that shout out there. I really liked the Fearow. Fearow feels much more powerful than like everything else we're doing. And with Gardenia, these don't feel too clunky. They felt really clunky before we did that, and I was gonna say we should do something else, but Venusaur EX feels individually very powerful. 60's not a lot, but every turn from any one of your Pokemon is a lot. So that kind of adds up. Flapple VMAX is, out of all the VMAXs we played, this is not the worst one, which is always a good thing. That's a lot of damage, and when you can heal it, that's not actually that bad. Maybe, like I said, we might want to change the Professor's Researches into some judges, put a couple of stadiums in here, probably a path and a temple, instead of the Lost Vacuums, and go from there. Maybe another EXP share. That really did come up a couple of times. But ultimately, this deck was actually pretty good. I actually kind of liked it. All right.